Hey guys, this is Jonah with Forexrazor.com. Today is December 17th, and we're just going to do a little recap of what we saw in the markets today and give a little bit of outlook on things that might happen over the next couple days with the market. Um, Dollar is still very, very weak today, guys. Across the board, losing massive ground to the yen, the pound, and the euro. And the euro obviously was the strongest pair of the day. However, the U.S. yen, did gain a good bit of ground as well. We're looking at hourly chart here on Euro USD, guys. What we actually did today was, because the markets were moving pretty fast, we saw there was upward direction, but we didn't get in at the bottom because the thing was already moving. So we did a lot of scalping. No, not too bad. Took a lot of trades. Ended up making a little bit over 1% for the day. But hey, it's money in the bank. Wasn't able to get the direction on the trade on long-term hold. But we're still looking for tops here, guys. Still looking for signs of a top. Haven't found it yet, so not short yet. Still waiting and looking for the top. We will probably take a couple of attempts here trying to find the top. But you can see, guys, massive move here on the hourly chart. This thing's basically moved up at this point almost 2,000 pips with no retracement, or should I say very minimal retracement. At some point, we're going to get a pullback, and it's going to be a significant pullback. Probably at this point, we're looking at 600 to 800 pips worth of pullback that we'll see on this pair when it does decide to come down. One thing to keep in mind, guys, just a note for those of you who do like to play in commodities, oil, it's time to buy, guys. Commodities are moving up. Gold's moving up, silver's moving up. Seems like the market's finally starting to realize that all this money that the Fed's putting out in the system is not good for the economy. It does cause inflation long term. However, they try to make it creative in saying that it doesn't. But long term, guys, this will create inflation. It will create a weak dollar, and it looks like that's starting to hit the market. So if you are in a position where you can get a hold of some crude oil, I'm looking at options myself with long-term buys. 6-month option ought to net you a pretty nice profit at this point in time on crude oil. Gold and silver as well. Silver more than gold. There's more room for appreciation in silver than there is in gold. A $10 move up in silver would be tapping the highs. It would be a 100% return, whereas currently we're only a couple $100 off of tapping highs on gold. So you've got room for about 20% gain there on gold, or 100% gain on silver. So I would lean towards silver. Bottom line is, if gold goes up, silver's going to go up. So I lean more towards silver. But anyway, that's on a side note. Again, looking at the market, we're still looking for tops. Saw a lot of upward movement today. Looking at a 15-minute chart here, it looks like we're trying to make a little top. This is probably short term. We've got MACD rolling back over to the top side here, or trying to roll back over to the top side. So we've got a little bit of a top here formed right around the 44.50 level. We found significant levels of resistance right around the 44. We've tried to go back through that level several times. And here's the bottom line, guys. You get breaks of the highs, go long, just like we said yesterday. You get a break of the low here, go short. Another option is to sell short at 44 with a stop above the high. That trade could work out very well. Even if it's not at the very top of this trend, you could very well see 50 or 100 pip retracement without it turning over and moving down the 600 that we're talking about. So a couple different options. Again, trade above the high, short below this level here right around the 43, or take a short off of 44 with a stop above the high. Those are three different ways you can play this in its current position. Let's go ahead and take a look at pound. Guys, as you can see, looking at pound USD hourly chart, we have had a nice retracement here off of the top. We rallied up. We tapped up onto the about the 57 level, or got really close there, and then just shot right down for a retracement. So again, we shot right down for a retracement. Now we could very well go up. This thing came back down, almost came back down to the 200 SMA, which is now offering support on the hourly chart. Let's take a look at a 15-minute, and we can see that we came up here, we tried to retest highs again, and now we have the 15-minute SMA offering support currently. A break below this level, look to short. Comes to the level, you could place a buy right on it with a stop right under it. And again, same mentality. Make new highs, go long. I actually have a pending order right here. I'm sorry, my pending order is right here at 55.12 to go long on this breakout. So I'm looking to get long. This is not a long-term hold. I'm just looking for a few pips on the breakout and think we'll get some follow-through if this level breaks the 55.12 level. Let's take a look at US yen real quick. Here's US yen, guys, on an hourly chart. Down, down, down she goes, as we've been talking about. There's no reason for this thing to come back up as long as the dollar is losing strength. On top of that, as long as the financial markets are in trouble, there's no reason for this thing to come up long term. Anything you see up, short it. We've been talking about this for a long time. This thing has no reason to come up long term. We are not finding a bottom on this pair anytime remotely soon until the U.S. economy is A, getting better, or B, we're getting a stronger dollar. Both those things I don't see in the immediate future. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart and look for opportunity here. You can see we've sold off nicely from this level here. We can see that we've already had a fib retracement on that. Let's pull down a fib and take a look at these levels. And we've got a pull down right here. As you can see, very nice, as we've always talked about. The 50 fib, good place to play a retracement trade, putting a stop behind the 61.8. With breach of the 61.8 means reversal. You're going up. Look for an extension. If you hit the 50, get back with the trend. And that's exactly what we've seen here on US yen. Currently, I would again sell below the lows and buy above a breach of 61.80 on a shorter term hold. But obviously, if you're looking long term here, you want to get short. That's where it's at. There's no point in trying to play this thing long. You might get 100, 150, 200 pip retracement out of this thing going long. But if you're wanting to get those kind of pips, you'd be better off trading with the trend. You have more likelihood of getting your TP hit and not your stop loss. Guys, this is pretty much it for today. Again, December 17th. Made about a little over % here scalping today, guys. Couldn't get in any longer term trades. Hope you're doing well. Good luck making some pips.